Hello children, I once again welcome you back to your EVS classes. We were going through chapter number 14, Travel Time, in which we have studied about the invention of the wheel and different means of transport, that is land, water and air transport. And today we will study about fuel. So, you should know children that to move any type of vehicles we need some fuel to put in it, like we need energy to work and play. In the same way, vehicles also need some food to move, and the food which they eat is fuel only. Let's study about it in detail. We get energy from food to work and play. Vehicles get energy from fuel. Cars, scooters, buses, aeroplanes, all vehicles they run on fuel. Petrol, diesel, and CNG are some types of fuel. Trains that have steam engine use coal as fuel. So petrol and diesel give out smoke that make the air dirty, and CNG is a cleaner fuel. Fuel comes from the earth. The amount of fuel left on the earth is limited. It may get over very soon if we waste it. We must not waste fuel. We must walk short distances or use vehicles that do not use fuels. Can you name some such vehicles? So here children, it is very clear to you all that all the vehicles they need some energy to move, and that energy they get from the fuel only. Okay, there are different types of fuel like petrol, diesel and CNG, and even trains which are steam engine they use coal as fuel. Now children, petrol and diesel they pollute the air. Okay, they release smoke. So, it is preferred to use CNG nowadays because it is a cleaner fuel. Now, most of the vehicles they are running with the help of CNG also, and nowadays we are also using those vehicles which do not use any sort of fuel. We can charge them or they use the solar energy. Okay, so that is the best way to use because that will not make the air dirty, and that will also not reduce the amount of fuel left on the earth, because the fuel which is available on the earth is limited. We cannot make it, and it takes thousands of years for the fuel to get ready on the earth. So we should not waste fuel. We should try to use fuel as it is required. We can also try to find out some vehicles which do not use fuel, like bicycle. It is the best option, and if we want to go to cover short distances, we can also go by walking. Then carpool or sharing vehicles is also one way in which we can reduce pollution. Okay, now children, summing up. Number 1. In early times, people traveled on foot or on animals. Number 2. The invention of the wheel was very important as it changed the way people traveled. Number 3. Different means of transport developed using the wheel that made travel faster and easier. And number 4. In modern times, we use various means of land, water and air transport to travel from one place to another. Number 5. Vehicles run on fuel, petrol, diesel and CNG are some common fuels used by various vehicles. Now, let's move to exercises. Exercise A. Name them. Number 1. A means of land transport. So, the answer can be, children, a car, a scooter, a bike, a train, any of them can be the means of land transport. Number 2. A means of transport that runs on tracks. So here only one option is the correct one, that is the train, because the train only runs on the track. Now number 3. A means of transport pulled by animals. What do we call that? Yes, we call it cart. Now the animal may be any animal. It may be a horse, it may be a bullock, it may be a camel, and that transport is known as cart. Okay. Now number 4. A means of air transport that can travel to high mountains. So children, we have studied helicopters can travel to places where there are no good roads and even no place to land. So along the mountains, a helicopter can travel. So helicopter. Number 5, a means of transport that travels on oceans and seas. So here, which means of transport can travels on oceans and seas? Yes, it is ship. So the correct answer is ship. Now number B. Write yes or no. People mostly traveled on foot before wheel was invented. Is it correct? Yes, they moved on foot. They walked. Okay, when wheel was not invented. Number 2, ships and boats are means of water transport. Yes, it is there. Ships and boats, we move on water only, and they're means of water transport. Number 3, helicopters can travel to places where it is difficult to reach by road. Yes, it is exactly correct. It is true. So we will write yes. Again, yes. Now number 4, some vehicles pulled by animals also use the wheel. So here children, it is very clear that the animals who pull the vehicle, they are also using wheels at the back, okay, in the cart. So it is also yes. Now number 5, modern means of transport have made traveling easier and faster. Yes, I agree to this, and you will also get agreed to this, that the modern means of transport, they have made traveling easy and fast also. So number 5 is also yes. So children, you will do these exercises in your book only. No need to copy them in copy. Okay. Now come to the part, let's have fun. Solve these riddles. Some riddles are given children, as we call them paheli. Okay, some clues are given. You have to find out what actually can be the correct one. Number 1, kids love to ride on me. I don't make air dirty. So what is that ride which kids like to ride on it? Yes, it is a bicycle. It is the favorite ride for the kids, okay, for the smaller children. Now number 2, round and round I go, without me moving is slow. So what can it be? Yes, it is wind. Number 3, enjoy a ride on me, I can walk on sand, you see. So children, just guess what can it be? Yes, an animal which can walk on the sand, which is also known as the ship of the desert, and people ride on it. Yes, it is camel. So the correct answer is camel. Number 4, on the tracks I move along, chuk chuk bing my favorite song. What can it be? Yes, which vehicle moves on tracks? Yes, it is train. So the correct answer is train. Now number 5, ride on me, I will tell you why, I will help you touch the sky. So if you will ride on me, you can touch the sky also. Which vehicle can take you? Yes, it is an aeroplane which can take you to the which can help you to touch the sky. Okay, it will take you to the sky. So aeroplane. So this way children, you will do these riddles also in the book itself. No need to copy them in the copy. And last day I have given you hard words that you are supposed to copy in your EVS copy. Okay children, this much for today. Next day we will discuss question answers. Till then, take care. Thank you.